We are at Beach Road right now, Pattaya Beach. They got some type of festival going on up here, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, it's been a minute since I made a video, guys. It's been a minute since I made a video. I'm gonna probably change up my video uploading schedule. I'm gonna just do it like once a week, maybe even once every 2 weeks, but I'm gonna do it like that because I really don't need to make these videos. And yeah, I just really don't need to make the videos. And a lot of people, you know, a lot of people like to see the drama stuff, you know, a lot of drama. That usually does the best drama content out inside of Thailand, Pattaya. But yeah, anyways, here we are out here. There's this festival going on over here. I'm gonna see what that's about. But yeah, I wanted to talk today about the visa situation, because as you know, that's like the topic of discussion right now for Thailand. And this new visa situation, you know, supposedly over 3,000 people have already been denied, and probably even more now. But probably even more now. But yeah, there's some type of festival, so we're gonna see what's over here. You got people chilling. I don't know, they got some food and everything on the beach. But I just ate at the New York Pizza House, so yeah, I'm kind of full. And I just got back from the gym, as you can see, still got my gloves on. But yeah, this is interesting. I'm gonna go over there though. You got some people with professional cameras over there too. That's pretty interesting. I'm gonna go see what's going on. But yeah, guys, everybody's talking about this visa situation. Everybody. And one thing that people need to realize with the visa situation in Thailand, it only affects you if you try to come in visa exempt. If you try to do the visa exempt scheme, then that is when it affects you. But if you don't try to do that, you will literally not be infected, or not infected, but right? You won't be affected pretty much if you get a visa. I've never came into Thailand visa exempt, but I was actually considering on doing it in January, which I'm glad it's happening now, because now I know when I hit the Philippines, I'm just gonna get a whole visa when I'm out there. And I'm already in the process of getting the DCV, so I'll be good. But I was gonna do visa exempt in January because I didn't feel like going through the whole process of getting the DCV. But yeah, something's going on, something's going on. Chonburi Pattaya coffee. So they got like some coffee place here. We'll talk about the visa situation after we walk through here. I just kind of want to show this.
อยู่กันที่ร้านอะไรคะเจ๊คิวค่ะร้านเราขายอะไรจ๊ะค่ะ
Okay, we are inside of the
แล้วก็ไดชูกุแล้วก็หางห
I don't know
มู
what's
ลู
going
ก
on over there.
วันนี้ชื่ออะไรแป้งกีอีกคนนึงชื่ออะไร
Pretty interesting. You got these bamboos
เชอ
here.
รีนน้องแป้งกีกับเชอรีนนะคะ
You got the
แนะ
food.
นำอะไรเป็นพิเศษโปรในร้านเรา
Oh, sorry.
ลูก
But
ร้านเรา
yeah,
มีโปรโมชั่น
I'm gonna go over here because it's kind of loud.
ไดชูกุที่2 แถม 1ค่ะช้าเผื่อคนฟังไม่ชัดไดชูกุที่2 แถม 1ค่ะไดฟูกุซื้อ2
I'm gonna walk away because if I'm like, I'm gonna wait till I get out here because it's all loud. We're gonna get out here. We're gonna get out here.
สันคอหมูค่ะสันคอหมูค่ะสันคอหมูราคาเท่าไหร่
Wasn't too many people, but me personally, when it gets to the point where if I turn around and then there's immediately, like if I turn around to walk the opposite direction and there's like someone immediately behind me and I'm like damn near bumping into them because they're like walking right behind me, like damn near stepping on my shoe, and I turn around and I'm like, whoa, shit. Like yeah, that's when I leave places. So there's a little bit too many people there for me. That's why you don't see me on Walking Street ever. You're not gonna see me on Soy 6, Soy Bacau. You know, my nerves is just gonna get up. Like I can't be inside of big areas like that. But you know, it's part of being from America in the United States. Because in America, when you have big crowds like that, people get shot for no reason. So I don't know. I get my nerves get back whenever there's too many people around and there's too much noise. So I just turn around and walk away. But anyways, here we are. We're in Thailand. We're not in America. People aren't walking around with guns on them everywhere. I'll tell you one thing. Inside of America, I had my piece on me everywhere I went. And I worked out of prison, so I had it on me when I pulled up to the prison, because you know, sometimes after visitations with the prisons, when they see the officers getting in their cars, you know, somebody could follow you home and all that. That actually happened to some people. So you know, I'm very aware of my surroundings. But anyways, let's get back to the topic of discussion. First, I gotta clean off my shoes, you know. I got sand on them because of the beach. You know, these are the brand new Lacoste, man. I gotta clean them off. But anyways, like I was saying, guys, this only affects you if you come in visa exempt. I never came in visa exempt. I was considering on doing it in January, but I never did it. This is new. Air quality monitor. They're monitoring the air quality up here, and supposedly right now the air quality is good. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, it only affects you if you come in visa exempt. So my first time coming here was 2023, and I came on a normal tourist visa, but I didn't do visa exempt. I just came in on a 2-month tourist visa that I actually paid for and actually registered for before I left the United States, right? And then just now when I came back on a 6-month multiple entry visa. So I think that is the best visa to get, the multiple entry. And actually my strategy right now, because I was gonna do the DTV inside of January, but I don't know, let me just say the crypto market has been going crazy. So I've been having money going in and out of my account, so my money really hasn't been in there for too long. So I'm like, I kind of gotta wait till January, or till after January, like March. But anyways, enough of that. But I'm just gonna go for another multiple entry visa, or just a normal tourist visa when I go to the Philippines, because you can actually apply for that while you're in the Philippines. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then after I do that, I'll come back. And you know, that's all you really have to do. They're cracking down on people doing visa exempts. That's what they're doing. Why is this guy wearing the Speedos though? Like, that's crazy. I know you're on the beach, you know, but like you can't be walking around in your underwear while you got kids walking around, and you're a grown man like 70 years old wearing a Speedo on the beach. Like, come on, that's just weird. I've never understood that. I've never understood a grown man 70 years old walking next to kids with his junk out, just hanging all over the place. And yeah, those guys look ridiculous walking around with them Speedos. It's just nasty. But yeah, like I was saying, they're cracking down on the visa exempt guys. So when you come in, just don't do visa exempt, because they literally won't bother you if you come in with an actual visa. Even if you come in and out a lot, if you actually have it, if you actually have the actual visa, then they're not gonna fault you for that. They're just looking for people specifically who do the visa exempt border runs. So for instance, let's say every 6 months you got a multiple entry visa. You could actually do that, and you could pay for it every 6 months, right? And it's not that much money. It's like $300 every 6 months. It's nothing, right? But see, people are being so cheap. Like, they don't want to pay the money for the visas, but it's like $300. If you can't afford that, you shouldn't really be trying to be out here. You should be trying to figure out how you can secure $300 every 6 months. Because if you can't afford $300 every 6 months, you have an even bigger problem on your hands. All right, you have an even bigger problem on your hands. You should be able to make that. You should be able to afford that. But anyways, like I was saying, you know, it's not that big of a deal. It's not as big of a deal as people are making it seem. Also, people have said that people have been inside of the airports a lot. Like, the airports have been full. So that's another thing. Since the airports are full, I mean, I think this is kind of blown way out of proportion. It's just them trying to crack down on the you know, people working illegally. There's been a lot of drug cases out of here, you know, with foreigners being involved. So they're just trying to crack down on all the crime and stuff. So it's not like they're trying to keep tourists out of Thailand. They're trying to keep certain type of people out of Thailand, right? Because if you can't afford to pay for a visa, then the way they look at it, you can't afford to be here, so you're probably more likely to do something illegal, which is actually true, right? because like it is the only thing that really makes sense. But yeah, I'm walking out here on the beach. And also another thing, if you are coming in visa exempt, now they only let you do it twice per year. And not only can you only do visa exempt twice per year, you can also only extend your visa exempt twice. So you can extend it the first time, which is 30 days the first time, and then when you come in on your second time, when you extend it, they only give you 7 days. And then after that, you're done with the visa exempt. You can no longer do it. So just twice per year, 2 extensions per year. The first extension 30 days, second extension 7 days. So that's pretty much all there is to it. I really don't see the problem with it. I don't see the problem with it at all. Like, you gotta think, like, Thailand is becoming, well, Thailand technically at this point is a first world country. It's not a third world country. Like, you gotta understand, like, they have to have some type of regulations because everybody wants to be here. Like, literally everybody wants to be here. So if everybody wants to be here, like, you gotta try make some type of exclusivity to it. You know, it has to be exclusive. It can't just be everybody can come out here, right? You can't just have everybody out here, because then it's just gonna be out of control at that point. But yeah, we got some people taking pictures out here. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'm gonna only do like 1 video a week. I might try to do a live stream, maybe, possibly, I don't know, probably not. But yeah, I need some motivation. Y'all gotta motivate me in the comments. Be like, hey, drop more videos, something. Y'all gotta show me some love, some motivation in the comments. You know, I haven't been really too active on here, but I've been real active on my other channel. I drop 5 videos a day on my crypto channel, my trading channel, and that's really what I've been focused on. I haven't been coming outside out here in Thailand either, so I mean, I don't do anything. I wake up, I go to the gym, I come back home, and only time I actually go out is if I'm doing something like this and I'm filming, and then I'll actually come out if we're doing something like this. But yeah, anyways, we are walking street on the beach. But yeah, I really don't do nothing, guys. And really, if you come out here and you live in Thailand, or if you live in Pattaya, no matter where you live, you're probably gonna be on the same thing, unless you live in Bangkok. If you live in Bangkok, there's always something to do. There's always somewhere to go. But it's not necessarily the same inside Pattaya. Like, you got the beach, yeah. You got Koh Larner Costa Way, yeah. You got Walking Street, which I don't care for. You got Soi 6, which I don't care for. You got LK Metro, which I don't care for. I don't care for all the red light stuff. So I really don't care for all that. Which the only reason why I really moved here is because I don't really want to be in Bangkok, because it's too much going on. I'm used to the small town living, small city living, because I lived in Florida all my life. So I'm just used to having beaches all at every single coast. You know, I'm used to having beaches all over, right? So that's why I like Pattaya. But if it wasn't for the beaches, I would probably be in Bangkok. I'd probably be in Bangkok. Bangkok is, you know, probably the better option for most people. So I would say if you're gonna come out here, you know, at least try Bangkok. Like, don't listen to everyone who says, hey, just go to Pattaya, just go to Pattaya. Those guys are going to Pattaya for one reason, and one reason only, and that is the obvious reasons, right? They're coming here for the Soi 6 activity, Walking Street activity. That's what they're coming here for. But like, if you want more out of Thailand, like, check out Bangkok. Check out Bangkok. But I'll say one thing, I'm gonna be moving pretty soon. Well, whenever this lease ends next year, that soon. But wow, those waves are actually crazy right now. You can kind of see it from here a little bit. But yeah, I'll probably be moving next year to a different place. But I actually like Pattaya. Despite me not doing anything out in Pattaya, I actually like Pattaya. So it might sound like I'm hating on Pattaya. I'm not. I actually like it here, because I am the type of person that doesn't really care to go out. I am the type of person that likes to just chill. You know, I don't want to party and all that. I like to chill. Even though Pattaya has all that, you don't have to do all that. Like, they have Jom Tien for a reason. And I spend most of my time in that Jom Tien area. Right, I'm around either Jom Tien Beach, I'm around Well, my apartment is inside of Jomtien as well, so I'm around that area. There's a nice place right down the street from my place, and I think it's like they charge like 60 baht for a pack of pao and all this stuff. So yeah, it's really cheap, really cheap. Got the little doggy right here. Yeah, we got people chilling on the beach. So yeah, Pattaya is a really chill vibe. It's just, you know, you're gonna see a lot of foreigners, a lot of tourists and stuff like that, but it's still nice. It's nice. But yeah, and also in Pattaya, you got a lot of options out here, guys. You got a lot of options out here. You know, if you know, you got options, right? I might not dabble inside the Soi 6 and Walker Street LK Metro, but where I go, the party's where I'm at. I bring the party to me, right? The party's at my house every single night, right? I won't say every single night. The party's not there every single night. Once a week I got the party at my house, right? Party at my house once a week, right? But other than that, the stock market opens at nighttime, so I can't even come out at night. I gotta watch the charts that I make my videos, keep my subscribers on my other channel happy, help them continue to make money. The last trade I called did 37%, so that was 37% on what was that? I think it was Zcash. Yeah, watch that video I did on Zcash a couple days ago on my other channel. I was like, this thing's about to take off. It did that. It went from like $520 all the way up to $700 overnight, and I was pretty proud of that. Because some people responded and they're like, hey, I made a bunch of money on that trade, 37%. But I'm kind of bummed because I didn't make money on it. I was gonna put $10,000 in it, and if I would have made 37% on that $10,000, that would have been $3,700 in one night. But I didn't do it. Because I'm focused on making the videos for the people. If I didn't do that, if I didn't make these videos for people, I would be making the money instead of them. But it's all right because I'm building a business here, and we're gonna have a trading business, and y'all definitely need to check out my other channel. So yes, this is an ad, a promo for my other channel, because you know, I only charge $9.99 a month per person for memberships, and you can request a technical analysis on any crypto or any stock. As long as it's not a low cap, you can request a technical analysis, and I'll do that. Another person requested me to do a video on Trump's wife's coin, Melania coin, and I did a video on that project, and overnight it did 60, I think it was either 60 or 80%. It did that overnight. That was another instance where I called a huge play right there, and if I would have did my own $10,000 in it, because I usually trade with 10K, that would have been $6,000, 60%, $6,000 overnight. It would have been. But I did it for the people, and I didn't make the trade myself. But I'm gonna actually make a trading group, and I'm gonna charge $100 a month. You guys could pay for it if you want. It's gonna be $100 a month though, and with that you can actually trade alongside with me, and you'll see what I do every day, and you'll have the opportunity to make it. And $100 a month, I'm telling you, if you have $1,000 guys and you do 10% trade, you just paid your monthly subscription right there with one trade with $1,000. So imagine if you had 10,000 and then you did one trade that was 10%. That would literally be $1,000 off the bat. 900 profit because you spent 100 on the membership. So there's yeah, just check out my other channel, guys. I'm gonna stop talking about it, the crypto thing, but yeah, just check out my other channel. You guys will see exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, shout out to you guys. But yeah, anyways, it's not a big deal. This whole visa exempt thing is not a big deal. Just get a visa and you're gonna be straight. Let me run. All right, get a visa and you're gonna be straight, guys. I've never been out here without a visa. Like, you can actually do it, right? Just go to the Philippines. You got to spend a little more money this way, right? You got to spend a little more money this way because you got to go to another country, get a visa. Depending on where you're from, you might have to go back to your own country, but I think Americans are good to go to the Philippines and other places and get visas like that. I don't know why I'm going down this road actually. This is like the McDonald's right here, and then they got some bars and stuff down there. I don't know if that's what I'm gonna go do. All right, but yeah, this is gonna be the end of this video though, guys. I'm gonna close this video out. I was about to walk that way, but I want to go back to my bike because I don't feel like being outside right now.